Hello everybody, this is Delpha, and today we are going to carry on with Sunrider Academy, and we're going to, well, last time we did Zola's arc, so this time we are going to be doing Ava's arc. Not really much else to say other than getting on with it, I suppose. I entered the student council room and saw Ava staring intently at her column. Oi, what's up, Press? Ava shot at and nearly fell out of her chair. What are you doing here, you idiot? Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Great. Now I've lost my train of thought. So, just what could require so much focus? I'm drafting the Liberation Day speech for the Student Assembly. That. Since Liberation Day holidays were coming up, the school was doubtlessly going to round up all the students for a solemn school assembly. No doubt that the dean will go on and on about the noble martyrs who sacrificed their lives so we could live free from tyranny and foreign powers, etc., etc. I'm sure that it was going to be a dreary and boring occasion for all parties involved. Well, Press, all Liberation Day speeches are the same. Just talk about sacrifices of our founders and how the youth today should be grateful. It's not that simple, Kyoto. You may not see the point, but Liberation Day is the most important holiday of the Siran calendar. The freedoms we enjoy today were hard won from the hands of the Imperials. Sounds like Star Wars, doesn't it? When with the blood of the people who were braver than us. As student leaders, we have the responsibility to see our past is honoured. Well, if she puts it like that. Alright, well, let me help you out with the speech then. I stood next to Ava and read over what she had so far. We ended up working on the speech until sun was setting. The whole process was frustrating, certainly slow, with Ava constantly deleting and rearranging words. Her OCD was unmatched. I walked out of the school with her. Hey, Press. What? Aren't you tired? Not really. I still have a ton of homework to do and class notes to revise. Revise? Of course. You have to organise the notes you take in class so they are more logical. Doing that makes them so much easier to understand once you're studying for exams. Ava was on her entirely different level. I couldn't even compete with her. Do you even sleep? I get around 2 hours. 2 hours? How is she even able to be alive right now? She must seriously be running on caffeine or something. There was no way anyone could function without that little sleep. No wonder she was always so irritable. Press, you've got to take better care of yourself more. What are you talking about? I'm betting that you'll pretty much eat instant meals every day too. Well, I shook my head. Maybe you should come eat at our place. I'm sure my family will be happy to have you there. Have you? Well, she's doesn't look angry about the idea, she looks okay. You don't really have to go your way. We've been friends for a long time now. You mean after all this, you still don't like me enough to come over to my place? Idiot. Fine. I might drop by once in a while. Just don't expect me to stick around and fool around, because I'm already busy enough as it is. Such a non-committal words. Somehow I got the feeling that she was going to converse herself and forget about this later. Well, just take care of yourself, alright? The academy needs you. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. I can handle it. Honestly, and her steely exterior, she must be tired as hell. But I doubt that she would ever show it to anyone. We got the transit shuttle and left school. What a busy day. And time to sleep. Okay. This is gonna take a long time again. We're gonna have to go through the whole year again, aren't we? And that's gonna be a long time. And half of it is not gonna have any story whatsoever. Or it's gonna have similar stuff. So I will get rid of the bits that are too similar, so don't worry about that. It just means I'm gonna have to... So if they're... I don't know, I might not be able to pass every little thing like I did last time, maybe. Like, I don't have to worry of too much. Now that I know finished the last one, I know what I need for the clubs and everything. It's like 200 or something of each of them, I think. Or something close to that. And that's basically it. Gotta remember to get everyone's presents and whatever, and that's it. So, I'll see you when there's more story. Okay, guys, this may or may not be something we've already seen before. Nope, no. Mireille popped her head into my door. Didn't mean to press that. Oi, Kyoto! Yeah? Well, it's almost a Liberation Day. Holidays, isn't it? Don't you think you should finally ask Abby out? Because I'm pretty sure I've read this before. Ava? That'd be ridiculous. But she's your friend. For ages already. I knew it! You really are gay, Kyoto. That's the only possible explanation why you haven't gone out with her yet. I delivered a firm chop to the top of Mireille's head. Ah, owie! Don't say stupid things like that. I'm just trying to help. Go out with Abby? Like that would ever happen. She's got nothing but ice running through her veins. I doubt she's ever not even capable of getting turned on by a guy. In fact, I sometimes wonder if she's gay. No! She definitely is not into girls. I've never seen her look at other girls that way. If you pay real close attention, you can tell that she's interested in you. Well, thank you, Professor, for your observations. However, reasonable minds may differ as to your debunctions. That Ava, she calls me an idiot all the time and constantly looks down on me. Mireille suddenly grabbed me by the scruff of my neck. She eyed me intently, almost nose to nose. What the? Kyoto? That's because you let her do that to you. It's time you finally showed Abby that you're a man and not a wimp. She wants to be swept off her feet by a dashing man. I'm sure she only insults you because she's disappointed in you. Disappointed you haven't stepped up to her expectations. You got to leave, Kyoto. A girl's not going to play the game unless you pursue them. Thanks, Mireille. But that just sounds like you're projecting your romantic expectations to Ava. Ava wanted to be swept off her feet by some stupid alpha male figure. The thought made me want to laugh. Ha! Yeah, right. Are you sure that's not just what you want, Mireille? Whatever. Ava's been my friend longer than anyone else. We can't change our relationship now. So you're just gonna spend the holidays alone like a loser then? Oh well. Go jerk off to the girls you are in your e-robes then. Grace strided out looking damn full of herself before I could retaliate. The cowardly retreat, huh? God damn it. It's not like you had any dates lined up for yourself. I angrily turned on my hollow. She could be so annoying at times. A date with Ava, huh? As if a thing like that would ever happen. What a busy day. And that's the end of this part, I guess. I'll be back with a small story. Oh boy. This song is different, and so is the picture, right? It certainly looks different than the picture. It was time for Liberation Day school assembly. As expected, it was terribly dull up there. The various school officials meditating at the podium about how the youth of today will live such easy lives, and how back in their days people were getting lined up and shot fighting for freedom. I tried my best not to fall asleep in front of the entire student body as I waited for the entire fair to end. Seriously, the vacation was almost here. The only freedom we cared about right now was the freedom of the shackles of this institution. We were so close to running free to enjoy ourselves in the springtime of our youth, but for just one hallowed week, we would be free of the brains of classwork and paperwork. My thoughts interrupted by sharp pain when Ava elbowed me in the gut. Brett, what was that for? The dozing off. Pay attention. Accepting this click care. Okay, no. Okay, I'm good to know that. Yeah. I'm good, yeah. Right, don't forget. You have to get up and say something too. She was overthinking this too much. All I really had to do was walk up to the podium and introduce her. I was just a vice president, nothing special, nothing much special. Besides, I wasn't going to extend this ordeal by adding in even more unnecessary words. Finally, my moment came. I walked up to the podium. Wow. I wanted to see a face in front of me. I never knew there were so many students attended the academy. Hi everyone. I'm the vice president, Give the Shield. I don't really have much to say, so all I'm here for is to introduce our student council representative, Eva Placentia. I heard scatters of laughter in the audience, from the very few who were still lucid at this point. Behind me, Eva face-palmed and nearly pulled her hair out in dismay. So listen up to what she has to say, because we worked pretty hard on this speech. For some reason, what I said seemed to have woken people up enough to have for them to applaud as Eva took the podium. Alright, looks like my work was complete. I retreated back to my seat in the back of the stage. Members of Sunrider Academy? Hang on, is that the first time I've actually seen a face like that? I think so. With equal degree of great pleasure and great humility, I address you as your representative. Liberation Day is not just a regular holiday, it is a day for reflection. And with that, I lost all interest in the rest of Ava's speech. I sat on my chair, struggling to stay awake. All of a sudden, I heard applause. Oh wow. It sounded like the speech was finished. Ava returned to his seat. Good speech, Madam Press. Good speech. I heard some stuff about being grateful for our past and how everything was we cherish today was won for the sacrifice of our martyrs. So I could only assume that it was a good Liberation Day speech. Besides, I helped write it too, right? We sat through the rest of the tumultuous assembly. I'm probably saying that wrong. Could be tremendous now. No, ignore me. Is that it? Nope, there's some more. Hoo-ha! The day was finally done. Over. I thought it'd be slower. It was time for a break. I had such a huge backlog of holo games. The imposing figure of the fist of Ava and Placentia stopped me dead in my tracks. Press, is there something the matter? Is something the matter? Of course something's the matter. What the hell was that introduction about, you idiot? Well, Press, it's called, balancing the ticket. You see, if you're gonna play bad cop, then you gotta have a good cop. I was trying to break the ice a bit. Everyone thinks that the student council was just filled with a bunch of stuck-up overachievers. Shouldn't we try to change the image by being more approachable? Uh-oh. I know that sigh. It meant that a lengthy lecture was coming. So much for going home early. Kyoto, it just makes you look weak. If you go to the podium and just talk without a plan, it'll make us look unprofessional. The students are counting on us and we can't afford to look unprepared in front of them. I rubbed the back of my head in frustration. I wasn't trying to make you look bad. Well, you did. The dean gave me such a long lecture about it. Oh, sorry. Damn it. But that's not fair, Press. Why'd you get the blame for it anyway? You worked so hard on that speech, and the dean just totally ignored all your efforts and just prattled on to you about needing to be professional. Ultimately, I'm the student council president, Kyoto. All of your actions come back to me. If you did something wrong, then it is my neglection, supervision, which was to blame. That's still not right. While leaders are responsible for the actions of their subordinates, someone like you wouldn't understand. Well, if the school administration has something to say about me, next time I'll face the music myself. I don't like the idea of you taking the fall for me. Then maybe you should start taking the student council more seriously. I expect you to see you in the council room every day of the holidays to help me fill out paperwork. What? Seriously? No way! This is only expected. You're a vice president, and you have responsibility too. So much for catching up on the sad pile of holo games on my backlist. Goodbye, my happy vacation. My one respite from never-ending deathmatch of academic performance slipped through my fingers. Understood, Madam President. Oh, it just ends. There's like no subtle, and then we split off or something like that. I don't know. Something like tells them that it's like, are we still sitting in the courtyard or whatever? I don't know. Okay, I'll be back with us more. My usual goal is to basically do like a month each video. So we're by here now. One day before Kendo tournament. Oh boy. Be back soon. Okay, we got some more story. I was looking forward to more story. If you want to know what date it was the third week of day 1. Yeah, I was right. I can only let out a long sigh as I stamped the 300th equipment purchase request of the day. That was too much. I dropped face down on the table. What are you doing? Press, this is too much. Why are we going through all this work by ourselves? By yourself? I don't know. Where are all the other student council members? Eva crossed her arms and impatiently tapped her foot. The secretary's gone off on a family vacation, Ruby's sick, Tristan's out of town, and Lucio was supposed to be here on an hour ago. As for the rest of them, none of them managed to even bother responding to my message. So basically, everyone else was playing hooky. To tell the truth, I wouldn't be here even if Eva hadn't forced me. The other council members were gone, and for good reason. It was the Liberation Day holidays, for crying out loud. Oh yeah, it is. Who would honestly want to spend their vacation in the council room doing paperwork? That sounded equivalently to having the dentist pull out your teeth one by one. It just wasn't happening. I messed up my hair in frustration. I was so plainly obvious that Ava was the crazy one. Hey, Prez, do we really have to do this? Vacation for crying out loud. Shouldn't we be in the great outdoors having fun like normal people our age? Are you stupid? Of course we have to do this. Some of the paperwork is months old. These plebs are counting on us. If these forms don't get stamped, how are they ever going to get their equipment for next year? somehow I got the inkling that none of this busy work even mattered in the end. It's not like the school officials were going to approve these purchases, and I doubt stamping these forms based on the set of arbitrary and obligacious criteria was going to change their minds. Press, you know the school administration probably doesn't even look at these forms. Quit saying that. It's not a job you pay, so... What if the headmaster picks up a form and finds out that it's been relentlessly approved? I don't know what. I've never heard that word before. How we will look then? The school can't even trust us to approve equipment purchases. I was obviously not getting through to either. For someone as high performing as her, it felt like she was completely lacking common sense. Let's be real here, Press. The school's not going to just spend millions of credits buying stuff for us, just because we stamped a bunch of forms. I mean, come on. The academy was just would be bankrupt if it was that easy. Kyoto, you need to have a bit more faith in the system. I was obviously talking to a brick wall. Our job is to stamp these forms based on the criteria the school has provided for us. This is going to be such like an interesting like story and path and route. It probably is actually going to get a little bit better later on. At the moment, it's more or less just paperwork. Yeah. I'm sure that school has a process in place to determine which purchases are worthy of expending credits on. We're just a single cog in the process. We start questioning our roles and don't do our jobs, then the whole machine will stop and fall apart. Press. It's their words. Can't speak today. That aspect of your personality which made you so difficult to get along with. I sighed in defeat. Understood. I looked through the forms looking like a dog that had just died. I should never have agreed to this. And then it's over again. Well, I'll be back with this whole story again. We got some more cigar there for you guys. I laid on my desk and looked thoroughly depressed. Oh god, what was the voice again? Hi, Kyoto! I keep sounding... The problem is, I ran out of voices. And I got some very bad voices as well. I'd rather use those voices for the characters I'm so bored of seeing. Oh, I don't. Nah, I'll just keep as it is then. Ah! What happened, man? You look like you've just come back from a war. It was a war. But really? Yeah. Asuka and Shigara looked at me as if they were looking at a shell-shocked war veteran. A war against paperwork. Despite the amount of work... Despite the amount I worked over the holidays, I knew another huge pile of forms was waiting for me in the council room. It was like there was no point even doing them, because they were just going to come back with vengeance anyway. You can do it, Mr. Manager. Shigara believes in you. She's talking to us about herself in the third person, isn't she? Thanks, Shigara. You were truly my shining star in this dark path I have chosen. Hey guys. I decided I'm going to shave my head bald and go into the mountains to become a monk. Eh? A bald Kyoto? It's the only way I'm going to survive this year. A bald Kyoto. If the press keeps pushing this much work on me, I'm going to have to lose all my hair anyway. So I might as well hasten the process. Oh, speaking of which, just what's up with her anyways? She's always in everyone's faces about rules and professionalism. Ugh. Just the other day, she lectured me in the hallway just because she didn't think I ironed my uniform enough. No, who cares whether I ironed them? It's not like they did stink. She seems like a scary person. Kyoto, with girls like them, you just gotta grab them by the rear and give them a plumbing. I was expecting that. Shigara covered Asuka's mouth before she said something extremely unladylike. Anyways, can't you do something about her? Nobody on campus even likes her. I couldn't help but agree with Asuka and Shigara. But Ava was still my friend and I wasn't about to badmouth her. Guys, the president means well. The school just has high expectations for us. Let's all just try to get along, okay? Boo. Asuka, you mustn't... the bell rang. It was time for class. We went back to our seats and got our lecture notes. Yay! Lunchtime. Okay, I'll be back with this more story. Oh yeah, if you want to know when this happened, it was after the whole week. So I have to wait until these days. I'm guessing there's probably going to be a little bit more story with her, maybe at the end of this week or next week, or it might just be somewhere in this month. God, this takes a long time. And just like after that one conversation with Asuka and Shigara, we got another bit of story with Ava. I started with Ava as I read through the new club budget policy. Hey, press. What is it? You've been kind of on edge lately. Is everything alright at home? Well, it's the same as usual. I see. Your dad's still around? I guess. That sure seemed like a non-committal answer. Well, maybe it'd be better to take a short break. I looked at the awfully vacant student council room. The other members were obviously avoiding this place now because of Ava's moody personality. And honestly, I couldn't really blame them. After a brief happy period, I guess my childhood friend had just returned to her old ways. Break? Kyoto. Just look at this massive amount of work we have to do. Now's the time that we have to redouble our efforts and start working twice as hard. I rubbed my forehead in frustration. We only had a massive amount of work because the other members of the student councils were MIA. Our priority should be loosening it up and convince them to return. You know, Press, attendance hasn't been very good lately. Don't you think we should try to get the other members back? Maybe if we tried some morale building exercises, people will... No, honestly, I don't need people like people who don't have the gall to stand the line. The other members were just cowards. If they're not going to live up to their responsibilities, then I don't need them. Press, you say that, but it's not realistic for the two of us to do all the work. We need the other members back, or else we're seriously screwed. I honestly didn't even want them to begin with. They just fool around and mess things up. Honestly, things would have gone smoother if I just do all the work. I nearly collapsed onto the floor as all the wind escaped from my lungs. Press, please tell me you were kidding. We were obviously not in any position to handle this ourselves. A student council of just 2 members was just unheard of. Is it unheard of? Well, I guess you have council members. If you're in like the UK, it's more or less like, I don't know if we had a president. I may have had a president, and they just have council members. Or council leader, I forgot what it was. It's been ages. But one look at Ava was all it took for me to realise that she was dead serious. I nearly passed out in horror. How was I ever going to survive this year? Oh, it's over already. God! Well, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to wait again. Well, we're almost to the end of the month, so I can finish recording then. Be back soon. We got another bit of story with Ava. Let's enjoy it. I saw Ava walking out of school. Hey, Fred, are you heading out? Well, I guess. Another long day of work finished, man. Don't believe this ridiculous. Today's still far from over. I hope you're keeping up with your duties at home. Fred, you need to at least give me peace in the sanity of my own home. Oi, oi. It's not a good idea to bring up all that stress home, stuff. Okay. Oi, oi, it's not a good idea to bring all that stress home, Fred. Okay, there we go. You should separate your work from your home life. Well, you'll seriously melt down and go crazy. I'm not interested in home life. Besides, work's not too bad. At least I know I'm accomplishing something worthwhile. Unlike you when you play your holo games anyway. You didn't have to put it that way. At least after a good round of gaming, I got relaxed and refreshed. Besides, I felt like in the grand scheme of things, most of the paperwork we did on the student council was just pointless busy work. I had no idea whether any of the things we did were even looked at, or if the higher ups just promptly put everything through the shredder once we had passed upstairs. Don't say that, Fred. We need to balance work and fun with fun. We're all humans. Ooh. 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 Oh, they're both, like, important. Like, they're kind of both the same thing. But usually it's the top option that's usually the right option. Just go home with Ada is fine. Invite Ada to the park is another thing. So maybe we should invite her to the park? Why not? Hey, why don't we take a stroll to the park? Who knows, a bit of fresh air might be what we need to figure out the solution to this mess. Kyoto, you know I'm very with work. I don't have time to do this stuff with you. Don't worry. It's not easy, but it's not to give off. Just a short stroll, come on. I think we needed some more fresh air for what we're going through. Fine. But only for a bit, alright? Did I choose the right option? No clue. We arrived at the park. So, why'd you drag me out here anyway? She didn't have to be so against being here. Oh, nothing much. I just wanted to hang out with my old childhood friend a bit. You know, just like when we used to in the past. Idiots. We're not kids anymore. We've got responsibilities now. All the more reason to take some R&R. I hope you have a better reason for wasting my time like this. It was always so difficult. Sometimes her words made me question if she even thought of me as a friend. But she was literally like this with everyone. So no wonder she's been single in all my years knowing her. I swallowed my irritation. Press, are you sure this is alright? This is right? It's very obvious that the student council can't go on like this. The council members are all abandoning their posts is one thing, but I'm also hearing grumbles coming from the student body too. We've got a huge responsibility, Kyoto. Being on the student council is not for everyone. Work hard every day, and nobody thanks us for it. Honestly, it's a terrible job with almost no benefits. But I'm still devoted to our job. We're here to do the tasks which nobody else wants to do. That's what it means to be the student council president. I hope you weren't expecting serving on the student council to be a glamorous and easy. Well, actually, I thought being on the student council would lead to my happy student life. I just wanted to help people out, but so far it just seems like everyone was annoyed at us. So much for letting people have fun. Across my arms and face Dave. Press, you're pushing yourself too hard. I can already tell you're stressed out. As your friend, I think you should take a break. Things will be easier with a rested mind. Maybe we'll even be able to think of something once we're not stressed out. Idiot. How am I supposed to relax when when there are fires burning all across campus? Hey, well, I'm just trying to help. Well, you obviously don't know what you're doing. Whatever. I'm leaving before I waste even more time. Ava stomped away. Why'd she have to act like that? Hey, wait. Why are you following me? Because we live in the same building? Do they? I guess they do. I thought they lived in a house, but I guess they live in a... yeah, I can't remember. I guess they live in a flat then. So that probably makes sense why they live quite close to each other. She turned around. If you want to, just leave the student council then. I can take care of things myself. You know I can't do that. Well, if you're staying... oh, didn't mean to do that. If you're staying by your free will, then don't whine so much about work. I wasn't whining. In fact, I was more worried about her. Ava, I'm just trying to be your friend. We've known each other for a long time now. Can't we just talk like we used to? Ava stopped walking away from me. I took a long sigh. Remember how we used to sneak out into the mountains at night and lie in the field looking up the stars? I guess. And we just talk forever. You know so much more about those stars compared to me. You used to tell me all about the governments, cultures, and traditions of every single shining light in the sky. Can't we just go back to talking like that? Sorry, those days are over, Kyoto. We've got to face reality here. Waxing nostalgic isn't going to help us. You're missing the point here. I walked up to her and put my hand on her shoulder. We're friends, Prez. Don't say stupid stuff like that. Don't say stupid stuff like me resigning from the student council. There's no way I'd ever do that. Well, maybe I said too much there. Sometimes I feel like Ava never looked at me as anything more than a lower life form. Despite how much I cared about her, getting anything more than a cold shoulder was from her took a small miracle. Honestly, it feels like you're drifting away from me. I'm just saying, I'm here for you, and I've always been here for you. Idiots. Why are you saying such heavy stuff for? Whatever. Alright. Thank you for your concern. But everything's alright, okay? Unlike some people, your present has stamina. Something like this isn't even a problem for me. Go save your worries for yourself, alright? Because it's only gonna get worse from here. I cringed. Alright. Seriously. Ava shook her head and walked home. Anyways, that's enough talk. I think I should be returning home now. Okay. I looked at Ava with worry as we walked home. Despite her words, I knew that something was wrong. We arrived at our apartment building. Well, see you in the morning. See you, Prez. We entered the lobby and parted ways. Okay, I guess that was a bit more of an ending, I suppose, than the other one for Bean. Before they just sort of like ended it and without saying goodbye. It's weird. Oh well. I'll be back when there's... well, that might have been the last part of this month. But if there's more, then you'll see it. So I'll be back probably during the next cutscene, and that might be it. I'm not sure. We'll see. Well, there seems to be a little bit more story before the end of this month. We're on the last week, it looks like. Well, yeah, of this month. Alright. Murray laid on my bed, staring at me. Why'd she have to invade my room so often? It's not like I ever just walked into her room and planted a big brother flag on her bed and just sat and started at her and until she gave me attention. I finally turned around and faced her. So, what do you want? Hey, Kyoto! Kyoto Day's coming up, isn't it? How could I forget? Just the mere thought of that dreaded day made my heart squeeze. The annual celebration of consumerized love had arrived. Every pure day, the hearts of boys quivered, thinking of thoughts of such. Oh, I wonder how many pieces of chocolate I'll get. I was just, well, so you mean Valentine's Day? Is that the day of Valentine's Day? I guess it is in this game. It was as if we were all being evaluated by a omnipotent feminine eye. Throughout the halls, the almighty mass of womanhood had at Sunrider Academy would whisper and debate who was most deserving of their attention. For one day a year, nothing else mattered but the size of the chocolate mountain on our desks. Our masculine power levels would be judged and weighed, and we would be able to sit helplessly at our desks as such judgment finally fell. Oh, really? I totally forgot about it. So, Kyoto, how could you forget about something so important? So, what's your plan to get your love chocolate from Abby? There is no plan. Oh? Is your secret plan to actually make her chocolates instead? She pretty much wears the pants in your relationship anyways. This is perfect. This is perfect. Sorry about that laugh. Murray laughed way too loudly at her own joke. I narrowed my eyes and tried to impale her with a nasty glare. It wasn't working. You think a bad thoughts about me again. Murray rolled on her back on my bed and stared at me. Hey, Kyoto, do you know what a kiss feels like? Oh dear. I nearly fell off my chair in shock. Why are you asking, you moron? Well, have you ever done it with Abby? Way to put me on the spot, Murray. I already knew that this was going to be one of those questions where you are damned no matter how you answer. Let me think. We've known each other for a long time, so I have to think back to a very long span of time. Woohoo! So I guess that just means no then. Meh, I should have known my big brother was too much of a wuss to pull off something like that. Alright? Tee-hee-hee! Maybe to a basic academy student like you, a kiss is no big deal. But for me, it's pretty much nothing. Meh, I bet I could just call up Abby and at either any time for a kiss. Oh? You should call her over right now, then. I want to see it happen in person. It's already too late, you idiot. You dork. Whoopsie! Finally, I snapped and wrestled Murray out of off my bed. Murray? Ah! Kyoto, being so forceful to her sister. You always do this. I manhandled her and pushed her down onto the floor. Ah, Kyoto! I put my hand in her armpits. Wait, what? Did I read that wrong? Is there a way I can go back? I don't think there's a way I can go back in the... Oh, here we go. Right. Wait, what? How far do I go? I think I'm doing it wrong. Alright. I put my hand in her armpits. Why? Yeah! Say a sorry to your brother. Mom! Still resisting. Rubbing my fingers on her sides, making Murray spasm as if she was going to die. Ah! Kyoto, you suck! What? In the end, the punishment I delivered to Murray was deflected by me threefold by the warmth of my mother's ladle. Okay. But putting my sister in her place was worth the roaring pain in my head. I laid on my bed and drifted to sleep. A pure day kiss, huh? Stuff like that, that really only happens in the robes. Or to the guys that some inborn characterism or something. Anyway, I was but a humble member of the student council. I wasn't a sports superstar or leader of some pop music band. So it's not like something like that was ever gonna happen to me. What a busy day. It's time to go to sleep. When is Pure Day? Well I might do it up until Pure Day then. I'm guessing we're gonna have a moment with Ava on Pure Day, and after that I will finish. That's a good point to end it. Well, end this part. Okay, we're back. Probably on Pure Day, I'm guessing. Okay, it's Pure Day. I think. The Pure Day? Yes. Let's see what happens now. I woke up to Judgment Day. Woohoo! I'm not sure if I've seen this before, so if I have, then this is something that's just popped up again. I don't. Anyway, Marie slinked in with something hidden behind her back. I picked myself out of bed and eyed her suspiciously. Ta-da! I don't get why they're playing like the intense music as an exam going on. Marie pulled out a box of chocolates from behind her back. Happy birthday, Kyoto! From an adorable little sister to a hopeless older brother. Why'd she always have to put it like that? These chocolates contain only the purest form of my sisterly love. Alright. I accepted the box. Thanks. Kyoto, can you at least pretend to be more excited? I'm sorry, Marie, but receiving love chocolates from your sister was about as exciting as catching a glimpse of your mum's bra in the laundry. Okay. Kyoto, you think bad thoughts about me again? I patted Marie on the head. Alright. Cute little sister. Hehehehe. Make sure you accept Abby's chocolates properly today, Kyoto. This is your chance to advance your relationship with her. I don't even know if she'll give me anything. She's definitely going to give you a box of love chocolates. I'm sure of it. Just call it my sisterly intuition. Really? Even if she said that, I doubt I would get my hopes up. Knowing Ava, she'll probably angrily tell me that Pure Day was just a ridiculous symbol of youth and or something. Still, it'd be much nicer if she finally acknowledged me for a change. Good luck, you two. Make sure you properly thank her with a big kiss. Idiot. That'll be skipping too many steps. So much for a kiss is nothing. I shook my head and got ready for class. Well, here goes nothing. I entered the classroom and saw Asuka and Shigara waiting for me. Yo, Kyoto, happy birthday! This is for me, this is for you, Mr. Manager. They each handed me a box of chocolates. Alright, at least, it looks like I won't be going home empty-handed at least. Wow, thanks guys. No problem, man. I keep forgetting their voices. Please accept them as our thanks for all the hard work you do in our club. 2 obligation boxes, huh? I guess that was only expected. It's not like I was going out with these. Woohoo! Or could it be that you're disappointed and wish we had asked you out instead? Ask again. Your day sure slowly without a girlfriend, eh? You know, if you'd be willing, I could spend the day with you. Just for today. I could be your temporary... I found you. Oh, Soma! That was awkwardly ended, didn't it? Sniped out by the silent one. Okay. I don't get how that works, but okay. Please, accept this box of chocolates as my consideration for your assistance. You have aided us greatly, and thank you for your work. Oh wow, thanks! Sola hands me a box of traditional sweets. So Sola, you're not gonna disappear now, right? She's gonna disappear constantly. No one will know. Looks like I had a pretty strong showing this year. Thanks to all the club captains I was helping out. Maybe this student council thing wasn't so bad after all. As if I had summoned the devil, Eva burst through the door. Kyoto, on me. What? There's drama on the second floor. It's a fight. Oh boy. Never a dull moment. Put the boxes of chocolate in my desk and tip off Eva. It was like inches away from our character to end up on accident path just now. Kind of. Let's have a look. What a mess. There was some kind of cat fight between two girls who tried to give the captain of the hoverball the chocolates at the same time. By the way, by the time we arrived, a huge crowd had gathered in the hallway. They even tried to cut him away, but that somehow made the girls even more pissed off, and the three of them nearly clawed each other's eyes out. Ew. There's three of them now? I thought there was two. I never knew girls could be so scary. And that arsehole captain seems to be enjoying every second of it. He was probably just getting his ego stroked, seeing two girls fight over him. Guys like him just made me want me to scrunch them up and jam them into the lockers. What? A bunch of teachers showed up and managed to grab two girls to detention. Pardon. As the crowd dispersed, Ada angrily engaged from the ruckus and faced me. Unbelievable. This is why I can't stand Pure Day Kyoto. She was holding a bag of ice on her head while one of the girls... Wait, what? She was holding a bag of ice on her head where one of the girls had hit her with a shoe. Ow. Are you right, Press? Yeah, I'm fine. Ugh. Anyways, we better get back to class now. Meet me in the council room after. We'll both have to file an incident report forms so those girls get what's coming. The bell rang and Ada walked up the stairs before I could say another word. I guess I had no choice. Wait, what? I had no choice. Back to go back to class for now. I guess I had no choice. Back. Okay, that makes sense. Is that it? The music sounds nice. Ah, good. I was hoping there would be more. I opened the door and to the student council room, and I saw Ava already typing away furiously on her hollow. I peered over. Damn, the report was over 20 pages long. What? You know, Press, making the report too long will just make it less likely anyone will read it. I'm just properly documenting the incident. Alright, alright. I took a seat and opened my hollow. Hey, Press, are you sure you're alright? You really got into the middle of that scuffle. For a moment I thought that girl was going to claw your face off. Ava angrily pounded away at her hollow. It's unbelievable. Just unbelievable. It's like all the girls my age have their heads filled with nothing but hormones and erotic fantasies. Pure day romance? Ha! What a load of nonsense. Listen here, Kyoto. It's a dog-eat-dog at world out there. You don't have time to waste on stupid adolescent fantasies like that. It's either you get ahead of your life or you just become a burden on society for the rest of your life. Press, isn't that a bit too harsh? Well, you saw it for yourself how people act today. What a bunch of self-centered brats. Ava finally lost her temper and pounded the table as she stood up. I can't believe I worked so hard for them. She was seriously pissed off now. The stress from overworking was obviously getting to her. This was why I thought she would take a break. Now that it's come to this, I guess I have no choice but to take matters into my own hands. Hey, Press, you should relax. You seriously look like you're about to split your table in half. Ava out alongside. Whatever. Anyway, I'm finished with my report. I hope the administration reads this and expels those troublemakers. How far along are you? I'd say I'm almost done too. Besides, it looked like Ava's report pretty much covered all the bases as well. Anyway, I doubt anyone ever needed to read mine. I just finished filling out the form out and closed my hollow. There, I'm done. Anyways, I've got to get to the school board meeting. Ava was already about to rush out of the room. Oh, and before I forget, your chocolates are in the cabinet. What? Press? I'm leaving. She got him chocolates. Before I could even utter another word, Ava just had vanished. Gone with the wind, I guess. I walked over to the cabinet, opened it up, and revealed a box of chocolates wrapped in ribbons inside. A note on the box simply simply read, "For your work, Ava." This was her way of thanking me, huh? Oh well. Even if she said all that, I guess she cared enough to give about Pure Day to give at least today to leave me a box of chocolates. I took the box out. Well, thanks for the thoughts, Press. Oh, over. Well, I'm guessing we're on Ava's route now, probably. Like there's no bad endings for a while, unless I mess up something along the way. I hope I don't want to replay this, so I might save it in a different slot to make sure. So, next time you'll see me will probably be when we carry on with the story, which will probably be in a couple of days. Depends. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again. And before I leave, I don't only do visual novels. I've played horrors and some adventure games, some RPGs, etc. Blah blah blah. If you're interested in any of those type of stuff, just check out my channel. It's up to you. Thank you guys for watching again, and goodbye.